Life is hard. I married my husband when I was 17. He saw me and approached my parents. It was a forced marriage. I wasn't asked if I wanted to marry this man. This sort of thing is quite normal in Pakistan, so I didn't object. I felt quite lucky that I'd been chosen. My parents were happy. I felt a success. They arranged everything and told me what was going to happen. My parents are good people. They wanted the best for me and I trusted them. The first time I met him was on the night of my wedding. 1 minute I was a child, then suddenly I was a woman. My husband stayed with me in Pakistan for the first 3 weeks of our marriage. Then he returned to the UK. I had no physical contact with him. He would always tell me, "You should stay home. No, don't go out. Don't go out." After 18 months, I went to the UK to join my husband. Everything was okay for the first 3 months. But then things changed. He made me do all the house chores. I was not allowed out. I felt like a prisoner in my own home. He told me I wasn't allowed to sleep in the bed with him. He made me sleep on the floor like a dog. He is a bad man, a very bad man. I never want to see him again. He treated me very badly. He treated me like a slave. He beat me, he starved me, he tortured me. I begged my family for help, but they told me that my husband was rich. I should be grateful. I lost the support of my brother and sister because they felt my husband was right. On one occasion, he beat me so badly, my sister-in-law called the police. I needed a lot of medical treatment because he had starved me. I was exhausted because of lack of sleep. Luckily, I was still in contact with a friend from my village in Pakistan. He and his wife were so kind. They were very supportive. They let me stay with them for 2 months whilst my emergency home office application was being processed. I didn't know there was such a place as a refuge. They don't exist where I'm from. I couldn't get money to stay in a refuge until I had recourse to public funds. It was a bit scary at first. No one spoke my language, Pashto, so I began to learn English. My caseworker told me life would be so much easier if I spoke English. I've made friends at the refuge. I've even learned a bit of Hindi. It's nice to hang out with other women, have space to think and to be at peace, to feel safe. I am grateful for this time to recover. I've had a lot of growing up to do. I want to learn English so I can be fully independent, do all the basic things without even thinking about it. I am fed up always having to wait around for others to help me. Now my life is changing. I am now the person I was when I lived with my mum. I have got the old me back. I am looking forward to the future, having my own home to live in, working and doing all the things I wanted to. I realize now life is in my hands and I can live how I want to. I hope one day I'll meet a nice guy and get married again and settle down and have a life where we will treat each other nicely, and he is nothing like the husband that I knew. I want a different life. I hope I trust someone enough for this to happen one day. I am not sure.